Okay, all right. Hello, good evening. Hey guys, can you hear me? Oh, sorry. Okay, all right. Whew, man, I have to come down from this high tension. Group work is going, but one I love our review call fact that I mean, it's not about what is stressing me, right? Because stress is an premium. Yeah, stress is a premium sugar. I know a lot of us are going through a lot of stress, lately. There's war, there's school. Some of you are writing exams already. Some of you are preparing to write exams. It's summer break for some of that is on academia. Oof, a lot. So tell me in the comments, what are some of the things that you're stressed about? I think for me, I'm stressed about deadline. Deadlines are stressing my life. Like, if you notice, I've not been replying you guys as quick as I used to because deadlines are coming after me. Right? Who else is going through something that is stressful? Like these days, things are becoming very stressful. But it's not gonna stop what we do here. All right, it's going to stop what we do here. And I promise you, it's not going to reduce the quality of work that I put into giving us an amazing edition. So let's start with a feedback. I want to hear from some of us what has. I mean, we just came out of the gift. Ooh, the gift is closing today by 11:59 p.m. The gift to be closing, and I think you should give it up to yourself. Appreciate yourself for the work you've done. That gift was actually a good one. You agree with me? It was a good one. It was a good one that we had that gift. But some of you don't know what the gift experience feels like. The last time we were talking, I was saying gift, and some people were like, "What is Coach saying? What's gift? What's gift?" But you got right. So, what do you think? Tell me in the comments. How was the gift for you? I know alone. Sometimes it's not fun being in a study group and you're working alone. Like to go through it. You need that experience. All right. So tell me in the comments, what was the gift like for you? Well, for me, it was taxing because I had those gifts. I had to look at the gifts based on the topics that we've learned. I had to look at the gifts based on the choices that we made. Remember, there was a pool that we all did, right? We all chose things from the pool. Choose those things, and technical things had to be converted into a case study that we did using Python. So for me, that was like that was choose. I had to ask myself if I was the one doing this case study, how would I had feedback and all that. So I just want to hear from you. And so if you want to speak, you can raise your hand. If you want to speak, you can raise your hand. I just want to hear from us. Share with the house. Share with all of us what the gift was like for you. So when you raise your hand to speak, tell us the gift that you did, and then you can now start to share what it was like for you. So, who wants to speak? All right, tell us about the gift, and then tell us how you're able to figure it out. I mean, if you use AI, you can bring your head forward, and collect one knock, but it was so scared about AI. Let's be honest. Even when you want to buy something, you ask AI, Alpha, is red shoe better than green shoe? Some of you cannot even send the normal AI will refund and don't be quiet. You know yourself. Stop doing like you're the innocent one. You can't even write anything without asking AI, rephrase this, please. You're even kind enough to say please. Anyways, let's not go there. But I know some of us had to, we had to hard code it. I mean, I will even say vibe code. I'll say it's hard code because you had to do it from your head. You had to debug some things. And then some of us use AI. Oh, yeah, raise your hand. Let's talk. Who wants to tell me about the gifts? Because it's what you tell me now that I'll use to prepare for the next gift. So let me even tell you, we're getting into second semester where we are going to talk about how do you use programming to structure data. We're going to talk about dictionary, we're going to talk about sets, we're going to talk about lists, we're going to talk about tuple, and then we're going to get into conditional, control statements. We're going to talk about the if and his family. We're going to talk about the for loop, the while loop, the when loop. Kai, you guys are coming for something hot. Let me just prepare your mind. You're going into something that is hot. So if I were you, I would ease the toughness because trust me, I've been cooking lately and I can't wait to dish the food. So if you are coming in with your shoes, just remove your shoes because you're about to stand ground. Don't worry. We're launching two things this weekend. So by the weekend, you're going to see two features on the study group, and you'll be amazed by what we're building. Led by Shibianta. Just be set. But the Lagos University Shiro. If you can enter in the class, if you can see some of the fathers of the spirit, if you can worship God for like 2 minutes, Lord, I tell you, for like 1 minute before you open the Google Classroom. Get ready, because you will see things that you probably have heard them, out there. ChatGPT won't be teaching you. Trust me, the ask these guys is to show you how to use them in the real world. So imagine you're combining what you've learned from lesson 4 with what you're about to learn from lesson 5 to, from lesson 6 to lesson 10. That's where we're going to be talking about control, like I said. So I want to hear from us. Who's raising a hand? Am I the only person talking? Some of you the new ding dong notification on your phone that there's a new lesson in the classroom. All right, I need three more hands so that I can start calling us up. And I intentionally didn't put a lesson for us. I wanted to put you a lesson, but I held myself back. I said no. Let me give you guys some days to just breathe and round up the deadline for the case study because we're almost done with your age. So I need you that, right? I asked you 8 ones, the ones you did and you complete. So your break are finished. Your break did not just start; it has finished. A month break. Are you fasting to you don't need to fast now. Just let's not go there. Your break are finished now. How many days did you see new lesson for the past 3 days? More than 42 hours. There was no new lesson. You're supposed to give your tithes. you're supposed to give 15% of tithe, saying, God, this percent is 10% is too small for you. Whatever Timothy did, you should continue to do it, Lord. Okay, Emmanuel, let's go. Emmanuel, talk to me about the gifts. How was it for you? What what did you struggle and how did you figure it out here?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my chief, good evening.
God, thank you so much for this opportunity. It has not been easy, but though we are pushing through by God's grace. So far with the gift, it's not easy at all. It has been very very challenging. And when you dropped the lesson five, in the instruction, he said we should use what we've learned so far from lesson 1 to 5. So I had to edit and crashed along the way because to understand to really use not even extra stress. So and it has not been easy so far at all. So I have a question, sir. If we submit the because for me I've not submit the the lesson because sorry, I've not submitted the gift yet because I wanted to
Okay.
add the bonus challenge to it. So I was hoping
Oh, okay.
peradventure I submit before the deadline. Can I still go ahead and do the bonus challenge and add it to the one I'm submitting on GitHub? And can we submit on GitHub and LinkedIn anytime, or it has to be this night also?
Emmanuel, your line is breaking. You're asking on the can you your GitHub data to your LinkedIn. Can anyone hear me? Nobody is reacting in it.
Yeah, some
Okay,
persons
Emmanuel.
can
Oh,
hear
Emmanuel, is
you.
that the question? If you did, Emmanuel, okay.
Hello,
Is it my
sir.
network? Hey,
Is that too uncle?
is it my network? Wait, can you hear me clearly? Okay, all right, cool. So this is what I think, Emmanuel. First of all, if you didn't do the bonus and you want to add the bonus to, all right, if you didn't do the bonus and you want to add the bonus, you've done the bonus recently and you want to upload it. You want to, like, you've done the bonus and you want to add it to the one you've done. That's fine. You can upload it to the Google Classroom, but don't worry about GitHub or LinkedIn. All right, don't worry about GitHub or LinkedIn. You can skip that part on GitHub and LinkedIn. Because I'm going to mark the gifts, okay, and marking that gift, I'm going to grade us when your report card is ready by next week. So you want to add that. That is going to add to your score. LinkedIn and GitHub, they only have additional score to your work. And one of the rules here is that we push our work online. We document what we do. Emmanuel, are you speaking?
Sir, I can hear you, but I'm not speaking. I don't know if you can hear me,
Oh,
sir.
okay. Yeah, I hear you clearly.
Okay, what I'm
Oh,
actually saying is I've not submitted the work on the Google
oh,
Classroom yet because of the bonus. I've not been able to do the
gifts. Oh,
bonus.
but you have done okay, but you have done the bonus.
No, I've done the main assignment, but I've not done the bonus.
Hey, give it to me.
That's
Because
the
you have to figure me about the bonus. You're struggling with the bonus. You've done the rest. Something like that. It's shy. Submit before deadline. Submit before deadline. No, please. Submit before deadline.
I was
Submit before deadline. Yes, I've done the bonus. No wala. Do you get Manuel? Emmanuel. Okay. Leave a comment. Can you type it in? This is gone, and I've not really gotten any much. I want to hear from another person. So Emmanuel, leave a comment. Like type it in the comments
I did tell me
so I
that.
can read.
8 minutes. I said,
Done.
I think
Oh,
someone come and
IK. Emmanuel, just mute your mic. Sorry, and leave a comment.
All
Sorry,
right, good evening,
your line
sir.
is breaking. I'm saying. IK,
Yeah,
kilo
good
shele.
evening. Thank you, sir, for everything you've been doing to for us. Okay,
Bro,
sir,
from
please, I want to say something like regarding the gift because I just want to know the minimum number of gifts we need to attend. The minimum because it was
okay.
more and the system crashed and I've been having issue with my system. Using my system to do most of the assignments and the gift. So, hello.
Yeah, IK, I can hear you.
Okay, so my question is that I want to know the minimum number of the gifts we can attend.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
okay. Thank you for calling
Then,
that.
and also
Emmanuel, do you want to
regarding
mute
the
your
and
mic?
also regarding the part of using our phone to do the coding, to do the assignment.
Emmanuel, IK, hold on. Emmanuel, can you mute your mic? Emmanuel, you can't ask question and disturb others now. Come on.
Sir,
Emmanuel, mute your mic. Thank you very much. Shigo, the Lord
sir, it's
bless
my
you, eh?
network. My network is bad. I will just message you later.
Oh. All right. So just leave me a text on the chat here so I can address it. But mute your mic, eh?
All right,
Please.
sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
All right. Ike. Yeah, Ike, you're asking about the assignment parts. Please go ahead.
Yes, more especially the gift because you is much about 17 of them. So I just want to find out the minimum number we can attempt for the gift.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And
Well.
also
Okay. All right. Continue.
okay, and also for those that are having issues with their systems, so are we permitted to make use of our phones for the assignments and the other stuff for the time being while we move a way around it?
Okay. All right. Yes. First of all, you can attempt more than one gift, but I am going to only assess you on the gift that I tagged you or I tagged you. All right. If I gift and you did a gift, that will not be recorded because everybody must follow a gifts roster. There's a roster. All right. And there was a poll that was run. And I even said that anyone that does not have a gift should reach out to me and write a letter. And then I would assign a gift to you. So I want to believe everybody has picked one. So if you also decide that you want to have another gift added to what you have so that you can add more projects to your portfolio, sure, be my guest. The gift is open. All the gifts are in the classroom. So anybody can pick anyone and add. And you can tag me to the post. I will leave my comments, I'll leave my suggestion. But you cannot submit it on the classroom because I would only mark one per person. So you can add it to your portfolio. You can add it to your LinkedIn. You can add it to your if you want to do all the 17 projects, sure, be my guest, do all the 17. But I will only grade us on one and I would only mark one. But you're allowed to ask me for thoughts and feedback regarding to anyone you did beyond the one. All right.
Okay.
Then the system part, of course, if you're having challenge with the system, then if you have a challenge with this, then favor, what must you come and confess that you wrote me a love letter? Eh? I said I was going to repost it to the group, but I changed my mind. I expose some of us because I know that it's a love letter. You don't tell everybody. You don't show your. I don't like to express my love out there. I keep my lovers in the secrets. Yeah. Sorry about that, though. If you want to fight, whatever. So, Ike, of course, you can use your mobile phone. Of course, you can code on Colab on the phone. So you can use your mobile phone to do your Google Colab, like to access the Google Colab, right? And then when your system is back, sure, you can you can um you can get back on the system. All right, does that answer the question? Okay.
Yeah, very sure, very, very well. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. All right, sir. Okay. Any other person with a comment, with a thoughts, feedback about the gift? Some of you, this is the first time you're having to like put a gift, achieve something in this gift one to yourself. You would also give testimony in your house. So hey, something happened to you, you kept it. Some of you, this is the first time you're putting your project on Git. Or some of you, this is the first time you're even exploring Git. Like, wow, so this is your first GitHub project. Okay, that's good. Proud to see some of us GitHub projects, right? And I was proud to see some of us LinkedIn. Like I had to correct you on LinkedIn, how to do this, how to do that. That's progress. You're beginning to build a professional profile for yourself. So why are you not giving testimony about it? Cholilofe, is there something you want to say? Cholu?
Hey, so no, I
Hi,
don't have
Cholu, what's
anything
up?
to say. I'm sorry. Sorry, hi, good evening.
Okay.
I mistakenly
Hi.
good evening.
Okay, your sound was coming
Yeah, I'm
into the
so
sound.
sorry.
I'm calling it recorded. So, yeah, thank you. Okay, so XLMT. I don't know your name. Why? Anyway, it's fine. Do you want to share us? Tell us how the right. You can pick XLMT.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Um,
guys that sound. Yeah, big
Good evening, sir.
man.
It's like abbreviation for excellence.
Oh, okay. This one is smart. You're smart.
Okay. So I have a question about the gift. Okay,
For the
I
gift,
submitted it some minutes ago, but I don't know.
question.
So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so I don't know. Is it also is the deadline for posting it on GitHub and LinkedIn also before midnight?
Yes. Everything is before midnight. We want to close the chapter tonight. That's the
Okay.
reason why we had a 1 week. So we have 6 days deadline to do everything. So everything ends tonight. That's to post. You can use AI to revert and just copy and paste it and do some edits and that's it. And one more question. What did you struggle with? Are you guys telling me that you were comfortable with the gifts? You didn't smoke did not come out of your head? Oh, nice one. Okay, I'll see you guys in the second gift. I'll see you in the second gift. We shall see in the front. We shall be seeing in the
That
front.
sounded like a threat, sir.
No, it's not, I'm encouraging you to go to the front. I'm telling you, we'll see in the front. Move front. See in the front. See in the front. All right. So let me talk about your battery is low. Oh wow. Okay, Mustafa, that's fine. The attendance is being taken, so we'll just take one more attendance for those that will stay to the end, and then that's it. Okay, so let's talk about the announcements. My time is up. I want to get to the help decks, so let's just get quickly to the announcement. So we are integrating threes, or did somebody want to speak before I go into announcement? Yeah, Mustafa, you can go ahead and speak. Alpha, what's up? Emmanuel Mustafa, what's up? Is it a mistake? So let's move on. One is we've been able to cover lesson 1 to 5. Okay, Mustafa, do you want to speak? Okay, I thought your hand was raised. Okay. So far so good. Let's talk about the journey so far. We've seen. Okay, so let's talk about the topics that we've covered. Let's go to let's go to the comments. I want to read the comments. Tell me some of the things that we've covered in the comments. What are the things that you have covered that you've covered? I know we've covered a lot, but I want to hear you say it on the comments and I want to read them. So let's start with a recall of what we've covered. All right. Before I give us a taste of what we are getting into. For those of us that have questions regarding to technical stuff, maybe you want to share a screen, you want to yeah, you want to share a screen, please start now to log into your PC. Start now to transfer the call to your PC because we're getting into the help desk so I can see what you have. All right, so I can see what you have. So I can see what you have. All right, so let's talk about the announcement. Nobody's talking about what they have covered. Ah, let me see. I'm having currently, I might be lost. Nobody's talking about topics that you've covered. As for the first, Python, tell me some of the things that we covered. Membership and identity. Okay. Logical operators, comparison operators, type. Okay. Peter, using just logical operators for conditionals. Okay, that's good. Any other person is saying in the comments something we've covered, some things that we've covered. Impute, yeah, impute function. If a string is broad, right? So do you want to give us the children that's under strings? Assignment operators, okay. All right. So let's get into the announcements. Variables, yeah. Sahada variable. Thank you. Dot format string. Ah, that dot format was something else, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the announcement. Arithmetic operators. Thank you, Daniel. String interpolation. Thank you, Emmanuel. Dot step. Yeah, the dot step. Anybody in the comment section? What's the difference? Don't ChatGPT it to don't Gemini it. Just write it there. What's the difference between a ChatGPT it, Gemini it? Just write it. Don't come and ask me back. Okay, Latifa, your hand is raised. Or you want to speak? Oh yeah, now Latifa, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, try it. And you know what? Like change output or something because related trick. Step. Not that the method from the method that you drink dates with you need to understand methods and how they change the that was good. You must for specific date and there is but there's restriction but function can be for any well once you do just like saying you want to cook rice there are different methods of cooking rice right method of cooking rice you can fry the rice you can burn the rice sorry I love the rice. I'm sorry, it's not born. You can cook white rice. You can cook jollof rice. You can cook coconut rice. You can cook what type of rice again? Ofada rice. You can cook all type of rice. In fact, you can cook join rice. You know those kind of join rice. The rice look as if they lamor the thing. So, method are just how you do something. So why function are like the program. A function, for example, is like your print. A function is your int, your functions generally. So let's talk about the announcements. We're getting into semester two, the second semester of the study group, and right now there are a list of things that we're getting into. For example, we're going to be talking about how do you program a computer or how do you write a program where you won't have to be we all hate to repeat ourselves. Let's be honest. Imagine that I am talking to you and I told you that my leg is paining me. Ask me, you say what? I'll say it kindly. My leg is paining me. You say what? Kai, I feel knock you. To repeat ourselves is very exhausting, right? But with the functions with loop, for loop, while loop, and a combination of loop. Imagine that you can combine a function. Imagine you can combine an operator with a loop. Imagine you can combine an operator with a control statement, the if, the elif, the else. Imagine you can combine loop with control statement. Imagine you can create a structure manipulation. Like you guys are going to be dangerous when it comes to manipulating data. So I really want you to come into the next lesson prepared. All right, we're going to be talking about slicers and indexing. We're going to be talking about slicers. How do you slice? How do you index? We're going to be talking about data structures from tuple to dictionary. We're going to be talking about functions. Using your own functions, your functions on how to greet people, a function on make how to make your computer search for information on the internet and retrieve it on your system. It's going to be built of things that you're going to build. So please use this energy, use your interest. I know that you guys are getting busy YouTube. Strong head, the HelpX community. All right. Already, if you notice, we've created the study group community. How many of you know that? We've created the study group community. If you look, you will discover that you are not inside the Smart Biz community again. You are now in a called study group community. Yeah, the group has been moved out from the general state. and you've been moved to a study group community. Now, why are you in a study group community? I'll tell you things. One is to launch another platform called after study group. What next? After, what are the opportunities study group? After study group, how do you position yourself? After study group, what should you be building? And I'm going to use the study group community to launch this, but it's going to be broadcast first. I'm going to use broadcast to start. If I see your engagement, if I see your comments, if I see your feedback on the general community for the Python study group, I mean, for the study group generally, then we will start to invite other people into the study group to have webinars about LinkedIn, webinars about, you know, other technical things, webinars about opportunities, webinars about branding, webinars about, you know, building your technical skills, both soft skills and hard skills. But all of it is dependent on our conversation and our activeness on the study group community. So it's going to start with a broadcast. It's going to be like a broadcast first before we start to, what's the word? Before we start to get into the webinars. So that we have officially launched the study group community. The second thing that we're launching this weekend is the community, the help desk group. All right, so there's a link that is going to be sent out by tomorrow. That link is for anyone that would love to have a session where they can ask questions, all right, and share screen and send, you know, technical things. And anyone that is interested in finding people that can help them technically, you can join that page. It's going to be a different community from the one we're in, but it's still under the study group community. So it's the help desk. It's called the help desk group. So it's a group that we would create where we can answer technical questions. So as we're getting into the second semester, of course, like I said, it's going to be a little bit tougher. All right, but it's still going to be fun. I'm still going to make it very practical. I'll make it very interactive and clear, so you won't miss anything. As long as you're consistent and committed, you won't miss anything. I can promise you that you won't miss anything. But if you break the consistency, you might wake up in the morning and discover that we have covered 3 lessons and your name is not in the book of life. You'll be like, what's going on? How who remove what, how, and that's it. So I will encourage you, don't break the consistency. We're launching the help desk community. We're hoping that we'll use this community to assist us with technical stuff. All right, things very technical. And also we are launching. Somebody give me a drum roll. I want to tell you the most important one of all the announcement I have tonight. Give me drum roll. If you don't give me drum roll, I'm not going to talk. Give me drum roll. Give me something that can, shoot me. Okay. Because Shegu is on the call, right? Let me check. Shegu is on the call. Shegu on the call. Shegu is on the call. All right. So we are launching tutorial assignment tutorial. Yeah. Over the week, over the couple of days, we've been working towards creating recordings to all the assignments you guys have been doing. All those hands-on that have been giving you half headache, and blue headache, rainbow headache, and church headache, and fire headache, ice water and brimstone, shoe and paper. All the fire and gun I've been seeing in the chat. You are going to come and collect it in the tutorial video. So we are recording videos, and we have some videos already where you are going to relearn properly what the things you have been doing have been looking like. Those code you have been writing rubbish, or you have been asking yourself, Kai, this thing where I write now, only me and God sabi what I write. Only me and my Father in heaven knows what I've written. So anything you see, cover your eye. I used to see comments in your code, something like, thank you so much. Please mark with love, mark with grace, mark with favor. All of you that are leaving me comments, mark with love. I did not mark with love you. Let me tell you now. There was no love when I was marking. So it was very correct. You would have said I should mark with grace. Oh, I'm not the Lord Jesus Christ. I didn't mark with any grace. I gave you what you gave me. So we are launching the tutorial community, the tutorial lesson platform. It's going to be on the community YouTube. On Mark with Love Care. It shock you. Latifa, it shock you. Anyways, we're launching the tutorial videos. I mean, we're going to be releasing a couple of tutorial videos on the community page where a lot of us that are struggling would now learn the correction to those things they are doing. I know you have been crying, correction or similar to correction. We've been working on some videos lately. So the videos are going to be released on this weekend on the YouTube page. That's why I asked you guys to follow the page, because I'm not going to tell you the video have been uploaded. You will just see notification on your email. Ding dong. Ding dong. If you're waiting for me to tell you, maybe Blessing can tell you. Blessing has been supportive. She has been sending you guys reminder. She has been checking up on you guys. I mean, you guys should give it up for Blessing. She has been sending reminders in ways that even me myself, I used to forget that. Wait to it's tonight to Jesus. Blessing have been very supportive, so you guys should appreciate her. But if it's for me, I'm not going to send reminders about the tutorial videos. It's going to be on YouTube. If you don't check it out, that's your business. All right. So maybe Blessing will send a reminder to the group, but it's not mandatory. If you like, don't follow the YouTube page when the tutorial is. And nobody should come and tell me, pour me water, pour me stone. Well, I will stone you. Ain't nobody pouring you any drink. Not pouring you any cold water, anything. Cold water is expensive now. So that's what we're launching this weekend. Coach Shegu has been working on the recording, and let me tell you why you should look forward to those recordings. The way I score your gifts, the way I score your assignments, that's what Shegu is going to be talking about. So if you have not been putting comments in your code, if you have not been putting titles, if you have not been, writing your code more professionally, well, this is the opportunity to learn it from the tutorial videos that will be done by Coach Shegu, right? And Blessing will be kind enough to send you guys with tutorial and then get better. See, the second semester we're getting into, there are a lot of things that you're going to learn. So I would advise you to stay close to those tutorials, to those YouTube contents. All right. They are not long. They are not long at all. They are not long. They are straightforward. They are there to help you understand what it is that we're doing. All right. So that's my most important announcement. And I'm excited regarding to it. And for those of us that will be joining the help desk, I think you're going to enjoy it more. Even for those of us that will join the help desk community, you enjoy it more, because what I'm going to be doing in the help desk community is you're going to be having access to Coach Shegu directly. So you're going to be having access to Coach Shegu directly, and you're going to have access to um Tolu Lokwe. Yeah, Tolu Lokwe is on the call here. Tolu Lokwe is going to be in charge of managing the help desk so that you guys can have an amazing, practical sessions, guidance, and anyone that you need my attention. Of course, Tolu is going to. So Tolu is going to be playing the role of Blessing in the help desk. The help desk is a special community. Okay, it's very special and it's dear to us. We want to really help you learn and get correction on what you do. So if you're struggling, that's where you bring it. Okay, it's not that you'll be eating bread and akara. You will not come to that group. Um, I'm sorry. I was looking. Jesus Christ. Oh, those of you that want to put the burden on Coach Shegu or on Tolu, the name of somebody is there to help you. Let me just tell you now. Let me clear you. If you come to that community, any question, how do I print? Yes, I'm doing. How do you print? Yes, you are doing. You are going to be going home back to where you come from. This one, there's no rule. If you ask for any question, I'm removing you from the help desk community fast. And if you remove somebody from your community, the person cannot join again. Do you know? Yes. WhatsApp will not allow you join. Even if you have the link, it tell you you have been kicked out from this group. So don't come there and ask for any questions. Don't come there and be lazy about it. That group is only to help you with very technical things, and as well to help you with your thinking. I know some of us we some things because the thinking is not straight, the thinking is not straight. The thinking is not straight. So I think the help desk is going to help us with the thinking. The ones, helping others. And I think that's what I want to create here. I want a point where you guys can help each other out. You can look at somebody struggling and say, oh no, it's not like this, do it like that. Or you can leave your comments, or you can say, oh no, can you do it like this? All right. I want to identify those of us that we can build like more solid projects. Okay. And I'm hoping to find some of you in the help desk. So if you're open to helping others, and if you're also, I think everybody should be open to helping others. I mean, that's what I'm doing. So why should you not be able to help others too? That's the whole idea for being in the study group. All right. If somebody's struggling, you help him. If somebody asks a question and you're close to the answer, just pass. Somebody say, pass me that plate. You save. That's the goal of the help desk. Help others struggling. All right. So please try as much as to be on the help desk. And when the link is shared, just that's where we're going to be answering technical things. Okay, so let's have the help desk session on the review call. If you have questions, you want to share a screen, you can raise your hand now, and I will answer technical questions. You have technical questions. Let's use the remaining 30 minutes to address technical questions. You were writing some code, it wasn't working, you were getting answers back to back, and you knelt down and you said, my father, who has gathered against me, may them scatter. You made that prayer. This is your time to show yourself. Okay, all right. I see two hands up. IK, your hand is up. Are you asking it? Because your hands have been up since. So, Araba, your hand is up. Yeah. All right. Well, how you doing? Good evening. Araba, you there?
Okay, good evening.
How body?
I'm fine. I will move my my problem was from 5B.
Okay. Are you joining the call with your PC?
Yes, I am.
All right. Do you have the power to share your screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I
Share it.
feel like if I don't figure this one out, this lesson you just dropped will be very difficult for me.
Okay. All right. Share us. Share it to us.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yeah. We can see it.
Okay, so I think I'm done with exercise 1. I'm done with exercise 2, and I'm done with exercise 3. I thought I actually did the right thing. Yeah, I mean, is this not what I'm supposed to do? I don't know what this error message is, but I was that actually group. I think she said she used impute function. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Hey guys, answer this. Challenge. She's having this error. Who wants to figure out where the issue is coming from? All right. Can anybody unmute your mic and just share with us where is the error coming from? Where she's struggling at?
Please, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me, please?
Yeah,
I'm
Arabo, I
struggling
can
with
hear
my
you.
network. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Arabo, I
were
can
you
hear you.
speaking? What did you say?
No, I was calling on the generalities. To all study buddies. What's up? She's having this challenge. I'm sure we figured this out. So
You want to
Sure. Figure it out. Okay,
So I
so
don't know
how
if I
do?
can try.
All right, so how do? Go ahead.
Okay. I feel like this print employee is not supposed to be there. But inside the empty bracket, the empty bracket is supposed to have, sorry, in bracket and the rest brackets currently work as a under this empty bracket you put the the department, you put it inside it. Move this
oh, you
print.
mean here? Suppose
Yes, inside the
employee
bracket.
name is supposed to
Inside
be
that
what?
bracket.
Number.
See,
Oh, God. My network. Oh, I can't hear you.
see, you already have the employee
Okay,
name as the
here.
variable. Yes.
Employee name is supposed to be number one.
Yes, the first one. You remove this
I'm
print.
supposed to put number one, yeah?
You remove this print employee. You are going to remove that print employee first. So when you
I should
remove it,
remove it.
yes,
Okay.
then inside this number one in that bracket, you remove the rest. Then inside the number bracket, you write employee name. Inside this number one,
Mm.
yes, you write employee name. Your variable, that
But
employee name.
it's written here already.
Where?
It's
You're
written
trying
in
to
this
fix
bracket.
it in. You're trying to fix it in inside this coily bracket. So when you print it
Okay.
out, the employee name will come out automatically.
Okay, so I should put number one here, right?
No, remove the number one and put employee name. The variable employee name.
Okay.
Yes.
Like this.
Yes. It's currently working as a, then you put the position, your variable position inside that coily bracket.
Okay. But I thought we were supposed to just do it like this. There was another one that I saw. You put like position 0, 1. I, d- I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
And that is, I, that's the
Okay,
one.
let to help
Yeah,
out.
Okay,
it's
yes.
right.
All right. So I think what she needs close this variable, the output. The output variable, she has already imputed everything in that using the f function. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand.
Oh, okay. This is a whole lot, but you see, she has already imputed the whole thing here using the f function. Do you
Yes.
understand? Yes. Now
Mm.
you need to close this. You need to close it at this yes, at that point you need to close that variable using
She
okay.
did that already at the end. She closed
Okay,
it
at the
already
end.
at the end.
I
Yes, it's
closed
closed.
it.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
closed.
let's just break it from here. Let's just break it from here. Let's just close it and then clean other parts. Maybe you can copy it and then keep it one side. Let's just
But
run
it
the
can be
code and
done.
see.
It can be. It's still okay if she end it at the end. To still work.
Okay, okay,
You
let's
can cut it
okay.
and you can
Yeah, you can end it at the
to
end.
still
Yeah.
work.
Look at where I ended it.
Okay, let's try. Let's check it out.
Okay, so should I continue with what she was saying?
Yes,
This
Yes,
place now
yes, let
put a
yes,
So
yes.
okay. Yes. No. In the position, you put the coily brackets beside the position. Put the coily brackets.
I don't understand.
We are done with the department. I didn't use dot format. I just remove. Maybe you should remove the dot format.
Okay. Just like this.
It's the employee name is currently
No, with
working
every
Is it?
based
format, you
on.
have to remove every other thing that goes in front.
I
You cleared formats, right? You removed formats. That bracket in front, it's an attachment with formats. So if you use this method, you remove those guys in front. Yeah, those guys that you just moved.
So
Yeah,
I remove everything, yeah.
yeah.
Who is this person that is still on this Python group? God. I should go ahead and remove this too.
Yeah, you will have to remove that one too.
So this one now, I should copy this one here.
Okay. Right. Okay. Then you remove that dot too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So should I run
Right.
it?
Right.
Look at analytics in the data analytics department. Why is there no space here? Am I supposed to put space here?
Yes.
Of course. Nah.
Okay. But why is this still carrying all this thing? Showing it's a string. Should I remove it from here?
You can put all of that side a print function so that it doesn't bring out the output.
But the one that is
Hello.
impute function. Somebody was saying she used impute function. Can impute function work for this?
Well, input function is when you want to, of course, you know input function already now. When you're trying to collect data from users, so in that place where you're the one that enter the ID and you enter the name and you enter the department, it should be someone data to return results, not necessarily controlling
So,
your output.
so I would say print inputs before I write this.
No, now where did you create the variable?
Look at it here.
So you put that guy as input. So where you have employee ID, you say enter your ID, enter your employee ID. Where you have employee name, you say enter your employee name. So those data are collected. So the profile just okay.
I was saying
I hear you.
if I use data, employee ID, and the rest,
Or it will collect those data, then it will just return everything, and yeah, it will just return everything like this. Yeah, it's just return everything like this.
okay. So the way I wrote this performance rating, I don't think this is how it's supposed to be. And moreover, there was a part where they said they want a message that changes depending on employees' performance rating: excellent, eligible for promotion, very good, outstanding contribution, and good, keep improving, like different options. How am I supposed to impute that?
Did anybody attempt that? Who wants to say something about that? How do you put multiple options? Anyone? Anyone?
Um,
Anybody,
the
anybody wants to
the
speak?
the best the
Okay.
the best solution would have been to use if, but since we've not been taught if, so we
Yeah.
just use our normal input function. And once they put excellence, we'll print what is in front of excellence. At least that was what I did. But if would have been better. Using if statements would have been better.
Yeah. But the performance rate
So
will not be
this
computed
or
after
wasn't
its
like this. I'm
performance rating.
trying to understand.
Every
Okay, I think
feedback that you get from the user is stored in a variable. Every input you get from the user is stored in a variable. If the variable is not stored, if it's not collecting, then it cannot change when the user changes the inputs. Right now, what you have is static, like it's fixed. You define the variable and you fixed it. Years of experience is fixed. 5. Uh, Position is data analyst is fixed. Bam. Employee name is fixed. Timothy Analytics. Bam. So you fixed them. If you had used inputs, it would have been dynamic, where the following information will be collected, then the results will change. Your output message will change. So you might have to go back and review that method or that technique. Do you get, Arabo?
Okay. But okay, sorry,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
this F string and the other this like no the format method and the other ones, like the one where you put 0, 1, -1.
No, it wasn't about that actually.
Okay.
All right. Any other
Thank you.
person with a technical challenge? Yep. You're welcome. Okay. I think Jumo's hand is up. Jumo, what's up? Yeah, Chief. Good evening. What's up? I see on the screen.
Hello, I'm not connecting with my laptop. I just have a question.
All right.
One or two
Okay.
to ask.
Okay. All right. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I was working on my system in the morning and realized, okay, I had to shut down. After a while, since there was a power outage. So later this evening, now when I'm going to continue and complete my tasks, I realized that when I tried running a particular program, it was telling me that a particular variable is not the was it identified or something like
It's
it's
not
not the
defined.
variable is not existing.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like valid here. And the variable was something I've been using, like I used it even almost throughout the whole programming session. So I'm kind of confused. It's giving me error. And I even tried running some of the existing programs. It was giving me error throughout. I don't know if it's
All right. Thank you. Does anybody understand this question and who wants to share a thought? Okay, Latifa, go ahead.
I meant I understood the question, but if it is bringing undefined, maybe it might be like a typo. Maybe you use a capital letter, or maybe you missed a character or something, or you can,
no,
like you
it
said,
was.
restarting it to work, like refreshing and running all your codes to work. Well,
Yes, something like this. I will send a screenshot to the group.
okay. Please do.
Yes, something like this. Yeah. I've tried it.
So
I don't think there
Emmanuel,
is any mistake in the lettering the
yeah,
capitalization.
Jumo. So there's a comment in the chat from Emmanuel. Emmanuel said he has had that experience too. That you should rerun all your code from the beginning. So you know that forward button that you rerun all your cells. So just play the forward button and it will say, do you want to restart your kernel or something? And then all your code from the first cell will run serially. Because I feel like that would help to reboot your program. So any variable that has been stored would erase and it will start to run and create all the variables afresh, which is actually fine. Because the way Python even works is that it runs line by line. So if you've run line 3 before and you come back to run line 5 and you go back to run line 3, line 5 is line 3 becomes the updated. There's a way Python thinks. So I think you should just restart your entire cell. And that's what Latifa was also saying at the ending, that you should restart your entire cell.
Mm.
If you restart it, it doesn't work, send the screenshots.
Mm. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jumo. Okay, any other person with a thought, a question? It might not be a technical question. You could also ask questions that relate to something you're not clear about. All right. Anything that you're not clear about, you can also ask it. Okay. Okay. Favor, you have question. Vivian, you have question. I mean, no, you have question.
Coach, I don't have question.
Okay. Ayo Tomiwa, you don't have question. How? How do you even have question? Are you guys that good? Ah, people are this good. I should upgrade the program with that too. Elijah, you don't have question. Ah, Oshe. Ayo, me did not have question. Really? You see, you're too good. You don't have question. Loving this. Eh? Victor, Victor, if they kidnap you, I'm not there because some people can move you in few minutes of making a comment. You just made a comment and EFCC have sent you invitation to their head office in Abuja. I say, bros, please come over to our office Monday morning. No, leave him. Oh. He's a scholar now. 5 stars then shoulders, a ranking officer of the Republic of Studies and Study Group. I'm on the Republic of Studies and Study Groups. People are funny in this study group.
Sir.
People should not be dropping. Okay, somebody has a
Uh,
question. All right, Latifa, yeah, go ahead.
so you said Python executes its program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You were saying Python executes this program. Yeah, that's the last
Line
thing I
by
heard.
yes, line by line. Why does it not use compiler?
Yeah.
Like compile everything and just that was like something like
Yeah, that's the whole idea. Python is a script language,
that.
right? And as a script language, when you write a script, let's even come to drama. You're a movie producer and you write a script. You if you're reading a script and if you're reading generally, you don't get to know the end of that thing until you've read it to that line. So it runs line by line because Python can do so many things, and because of that ability to enter anywhere necessary, it should not be. If you have 1,000 line, it should not compile before interpreting. It should interpret line by line so that if there is a problem, you fix the problem from the beginning, and if there's a variable that you created at the bottom, it just updates. And that's the same thing with SQL. SQL would run line by line. The interpreter in SQL too runs line by line because of its ability it should be able to fix the problem from the start. Of course, you're programming from down to up, you write it from up to down. So because it's written from up to down, it should debug problems from up to down. That's the beauty of it. So if there are variables that are down, if there are any functions, okay, first of all, there are two types of programming. There's procedural programming and functional programming. Once we've covered all the modules in procedural programming, you will have a bigger picture of what I'm saying now. But that's the big picture of programming. Functional programming would look at everything line by line. I mean, sorry, procedural programming would look at everything line by line. Procedural programming is it will read everything and then to give you the results. So it's when you approach, but at this level where we're procedural programming, we think your level.
On
That's
SQL does line
mates or to interpret. You say?
SQL it's on to line by line, but SQL program that is query or something. The first execute of query on road they go and like execute from the beginning.
There's a concept of subquery in query. So subquery just gives it that subquery requires that but if there was no subquery and you had to like write your programs in lines, like nothing is inside another, then that would be procedural programming. But because there's subquery, the concept of subquery is like nested programming. So the program inside will be run first, then it will pass the results to the parents, then the parents will run, and then the entire results that you want to have, which is maybe a output, will now appear on your screen as your outputs. Okay, all right. So we are 4 minutes to closing. Anybody with a question? Okay, Mustafa, you have a question. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Mustafa, the floor is yours. Hola, Wali, you have a question. Oh, great. Long time. In the comments. Okay. So Mustafa said my network can't make me use the voice note. My question is, according to the question, you always say build or create text based. So most hands-on practice and gift I use input functions. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I think I would adopt your method from now. Yeah, Mustafa, you're correct. You're correct. All right. When I say build, what I'm just saying is make your program dynamic. Anytime you program, think of a way to make your program dynamic. And I think Impute, so far, at the level that we are, the current module that we've covered, Impute is your guy. But once we get into where we're going into now, you're still going to even interact with Impute. So let's not even stress it. All right. So, Mustafa, yes, that's when I say build. Think of dynamic. Think of dynamic. When you write your program, think how can this program be dynamic? How can I don't want the results to be fixed. I want it to change based on, input values, and that's where input function comes in. That guy is very powerful. He's very very sensitive and powerful. Can I extend the grace for which of the quiz? Ha, I'm not sure I can. No, I'm not even doing anything. Everything is automated. That's why we try as much as to communicate, and that's why I've always said it. If you cannot meet up with a assignment, reach out to me on that same evening that is ending, so I can give you options. But if I don't get from you figured it out somehow. So nothing can be extended. I'm sorry. The only I didn't even tell you. Oh, okay. I'll tell you why we had to do quiz 7 and if we should go and program shoe one day. Hmm, hmm, Now I'm looking at all of you with one eye. What kind of programmers are you becoming? Okay, Kola, you have a question. We have 1 more minute. The floor is yours, please.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Timothy. Longest time. Hope you're good. All right. So my center around checking up on you. Hope you're doing fine and hope you're resting. And I want to say well done. So that's all that I want to ask. At least we should check up on our big coach, the main man. All right. So that's my.
Call out Cassie. Man, it's crazy.
Hope you're resting. Hope you're
I- I'm
resting. Hope you're
I'm
resting.
I'm trying. I'm trying to.
All right.
I'm
That's
trying to.
fine. That's
Thank
fine.
you. Thank you so much for ringing that off. Aw. 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 I've been trying to rest, yeah. And lately it's been crazy. But I'm coming back though. Once over, you guys will have me fully back to sprint messages. These days I don't even check my phone again because but I guess we're doing well. I'm managing well, very well. Okay. Let me give you guys why we had to do quiz 7 and quiz 8. Well, what happened was that Victor, what do you want? What do you want? Okay, so at the end of the day, I was preparing our report card. Yeah. All right. So I was preparing our report card and I discovered that some of us I actually it wasn't even some of us. Generally speaking, the classroom did not record us a means of identity, meaning there was no email address to the quiz that we took. Right, it was just taken. I could not mark us to a quiz, and I was like, this mistake happened. So it was a technical issue. All right, it was an issue, and I could not proceed with the results that we were piling up. So I had to. I mean, myself and Tolu were on the call together when we discovered that. So there was no other way to dodge it. Really? You mentioned it? Uh-uh. Are you serious? Did you mention it on the group or did you mention it in my DM? Damilari. Damilari.
Good evening, sir.
Alpha. You mentioned it on my DM
Can you hear
or you
me?
mentioned it on the group? Yeah,
No,
I
I
can hear you.
mentioned in the group. I sent a screenshot that the question 6 the script did not said that be able to click do it.
Is it just me? Is my network is my light breaking?
Ah, sorry, good evening, sir. You didn't hear me?
Yeah, I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Okay, I said that when you dropped the quiz, I sent it, it was not complete. So I screenshotted it and sent it to the group. Then you said you will edit it. When you edit it, then there is no portion part and sent it to the group again.
Did I respond to that?
Then you said that for me to be able to click that quiz and it brought me to the 10 questions, then it means that the email has been recorded. Then I said no problem and I went ahead with the quiz like that. Then that was it.
Very, very. Uh, I'm really sorry I missed that. I missed. I was actually very personal. Question that needs sensitive attention. Must have missed that. That's how did I miss that? So no, that was what happened. I was calling us. I did not see anywhere to put our score. I say, God, what is going on here? I had to recreate it again and ask you guys to take it. So I'm sorry about that. I know it was not fun, but at least thank God it happened before the gift deadline. So because of that, and thank God it was it was happening during the period where we had a little break from lesson. So that was the reason why I didn't really. That's why I felt like asking us to do it again. Okay, so we're getting into this weekend is we're launching a couple of things. So in summary, we are launching the help desk community, which is for everyone that wants to ask technical questions and any question and help others too. Okay. We're also launching the tutorial video platform on YouTube, and we are also launching the we've already launched. All right, so just look forward to that conversation on the study group community. All right, and then what other thing? I think those are like the most important announcements. And then this week we would begin semester this week. For first semester will be available by next week. So just look forward to that. If you've not filled the poll that I did regarding to your status, please do, so that I can know where everybody is. All right, so that I can know where everybody is. Okay, so that will be all for tonight. Thank you so much for creating the time to join. Thank you for your time. Thank you for consistency. I mean, thank you for the LinkedIn post. You guys listened and posted it. That was really, really admirable. I really, really, really it was. I'm not always on LinkedIn, but to come on LinkedIn and leave a comment. And I think everybody that posted, I wrote my heart out. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. I had to write my heart out. I was honest about your post. I read it completely. I enjoyed what you posted, and I left comments the way I felt when I read your work, because it meant so much to me. It meant that you're here to get better. You're not just passing. All right, and I promise you that when I sent you a report card, Kai, when you see a report card, you first smile. For those of you that are going to be on everybody based on star, some of you are going to be on 5 stars. You look at your 5 stars, you be like, somebody play me. Exactly. Some of you are going to play music when you see your report card. All right. So I'm really, really proud when you see you're going to be thrilled by how you've performed over the period. Thank you for doing the LinkedIn post. Thank you for doing the GitHub post. Some of you, this is your first time posting on LinkedIn professionally. So it means that you've created the post, you have made comments, you have said it that you are doing Python, and you said it with your 2 leg that you are looking forward. Those of you that say you are looking forward, me too, I'm looking forward to see you in the front. You say you want more. You say you challenge accepted. Oh yeah, nah. We'll see you in the front. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to close your eyes, and then take care of your loved ones too. Good night, guys. Bye for now.
Good night. Good night.